Goal 5 of the SDGs is set to achieve gender equality and empowerment for all women and girls and to end all forms of discrimination against women and girls. Regrettably, gender activists say this discrimination still infiltrates into various aspects of our daily lives. This informed the work by representatives of young gender activists across the country to raise their voices together against various forms of injustices against women. Basi Taekpan reports that men took the lead in the campaign.
Veronica Bello is a young activist who has been a victim of gender violence. With that experience, she decided to be a source of encouragement to other ladies so as to be guided while in school.
Today, I'm speaking for the girl child, the women in general, that we should have a voice too. We should not just be seen, but also be heard.
I'm also a father of a girl child. A lot of our women are being abused, mothers, daughters, even babies. Women are being raped, girls are being abused, they are being trafficked. So that's why I'm actually coming out to support women.
Tagged Women Rights Are Human Rights, the 1,000 Women Work, which is held simultaneously in the 36 states of the Federation and the FCT because of COVID-19 protocols, brought representatives of various women groups, mostly young ladies and men, with the common goal of campaigning for women's rights and justice.
Boys are being molested, likewise the girls. So when you talk about gender-based, it's both sex. So I think government has to do more.
Eliminating all forms of violence against women and girls in the public and private places, including human trafficking and sexual harassment, requires the cooperation of all. Basi Taekpan, NTA News.
To talk more on this, my colleague Abdulmalik Adio spoke with the founder, Ray of Light Foundation, Aisha Sakina Ahmed, and she will shed more light on the objectives the 1,000 Women March seeks to achieve.
Now, Aisha, give us an insight into the rationale for the gender-based campaign.
Yeah, before I go into the rationale, I would like to give a brief overview of what gender-based violence is. You see, GBV is violence against a person solely, only because of the person's gender.
Right.
It is a global pandemic. 1 out of 3 women have faced at least one form of gender-based violence. 38% of women have died in the hands of an intimate partner due to GBV. GBV takes many forms. It can be psychological, it can be sexual, it can be physical, it can also be economical. So the rationale behind this 1,000 Women March is to create awareness of what gender-based violence is, to reach out to people, and to also find solutions in order to end GBV.
All right, Aisha, I like the fact that you just gave us statistics, and it's a very, worrying trend, and it's good that you're coming with a kind of initiative like this. Now, what form of discrimination do you think is more common facing, when you talk about women?
Sexual harassment is the most common, I would say, in the workplace, at homes, and also rape, because rape is a form of sexual harassment. Because sexual harassment can take the form of, talk. It can be inappropriate talk. Your boss can talk to you inappropriately in the office. That's sexual harassment. And also rape. If you look at the past month, the rate of rape has picked up. It is in the increase. Just last month, a baby of 3 months old was raped in Nasarawa State. A month before that, in Port Harcourt, a woman was raped to death. So I would say the most common, although there are several, the most common is sexual harassment.
All right, it's good you're talking about all of this now, because, Nigerian government and even, Nigerians generally, we're very much abreast of rape now, and we're speaking actively as regards, name and shame and all of that, which is actually good because a lot of people sweep these cases underneath the carpet. Now, your foundation, talking about your foundation's campaign, is mainly campaign, or championed by young people. Is this some kind of strategy?
Well, young people, they renew, they refresh, and they also maintain. I'm not saying old people or people older do not have ideas.
Right.
We also go to them for advice. But young people that are passionate about this cause are very energetic. They are tech savvy. I was listening on social media just yesterday about people campaigning for GBV in India, and the man was saying that they've championed this cause for a long time. They've been at it, but they brought in some new young people just of recent, and he said there was a tremendous change. They brought in technology. Now they have an app where people can just report rape cases or hotspots for rapists, or dark alleys where sexual assaults happen. So young people bring new ideas into any form of courts, and that's why we use young people.